I'm Monte Bradley, Newberg High School track coach. We're at the home field in Newberg. We have a dual meet against Tualatin, and the weather is awesome. It's a great day for track and field. We're really happy to be here. And this is my 34th year as head track coach at Newberg High School. And it's a beautiful day. I couldn't ask for anything better. This year's track teams are very young, both the girls and boys, and you know, it's probably been one of my most enjoyable years as far as coaching young athletes, and they're going to be a real future here at Newberg High School for them, and I'll be certainly watching them in the papers and on the internet and showing up from time to time to watch them compete next couple years. There's some really young kids here that are going to do really well. The boys team is 2-1 in the league, and hopefully after the day they'll be 3-1 when they go against Tualatin. Next week we have McMinnville on Tuesday, and that's going to be a little tougher meet for us. McMinnville has a pretty good track team this year. The girls are 0-3, very, very young. We have some talented young people. Liz Machekti is probably, you know, all. I want to turn around and look what I just missed here. I think our boy just went 12 foot in the vault. But like I say, we've had an awesome year, my assistants and I, and this is one of the most enjoyable groups I've ever had to coach in the 30-some years I've been coaching Newberg High School. I just made my rounds of all the volunteers. I have 5 or 6 faculty members that have helped me since, you know, probably the early 90s, and I have many more that helped me back in the 70s and the 80s, and I made my rounds on those. Pam Sherman over here at the discus, Coach Klug is over on the shot put, and it's just been a, you know, I've always had help. I've always had good help, and it's a tribute to our faculty that they've been willing to come out here even when it rains and storms like it has almost every day this year except today. Actually, one of my goals in life is to write a book, and in that book, that's exactly what I'm going to address. And I would say the main thing that an athlete or a young person has to do to become a good athlete, whether it's football, basketball, track, or whatever, is that you have to have a focus. You have to be willing to be a little bit different than maybe the general population of the school. You've got to maybe give up some things that you want to do in the immediate presence. And it's mainly, I think, the other thing that I tell all my freshmen, that it's never over till it's over. What you are as an 8th grader or 7th grader or sophomore, freshman, those are just the beginning years for athletics. And I've had athletes who went on to college, and one of the best examples was a boy who was a 13-8 pole vaulter for me, went to the University of Oregon, became PAC champion at 18-4. Had he quit at the end of his senior year, he would have been a 13-8 high jump pole vaulter. But no, he's an 18-4 pole vaulter. So it's very hard for young people to be patient, and work does pay off, but you have to continue year after year, and you can't get down on yourself. I tell my young girl high jumpers that I'm the only one that can get down on them, and I'm not gonna, you know, be unhappy with them, and they usually get damn happy with themselves. So I think the main thing is for athletes to understand that it's a long road, and that what you do as a young person does not necessarily mean where you're going to be when you're 18, 19, 20. Okay, and so the longer you pursue something, then the better off you're going to be.